Okay, hello all you people out there. This is Michael the Two and a Half Stooges, and this is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Alright, so in the last part, we learned a couple of spells, had a weird encounter with a glitch, and in this part, we are going to Herbology class. Oops, did I spoil that? I don't know if I spoiled that or not, because I think the loading screen might have said where I was supposed to go, but I don't even remember, because I wasn't paying attention as always. So now, anyway, Hermione is telling us we have to go to Herbology lessons, so that's okay. This scroll here is kind of just going to be stuck on the screen for, I think, a fixed amount of time. I think it's like 15 seconds. And, it's weird because you can look up and down while it's in your face, but you can't move around to look side to side. I don't really like those scrolls because I don't think they're necessary, and they don't really appear in any other place in the game. I guess to give Hedwig, like, one place to show up, or two places to show up, because there will be another one, one more in a minute. But anyway, we can climb up here, we can accidentally fall down the bookshelves, because Harry wasn't smart enough to grab on when I jumped. And we can come through this thing. So, I like that camera angle, even though it's kind of annoying. I don't know, the camera in this game it has some really good moments and some really bad moments. I think what just happened there when we're looking at the chest from, like, Harry's ankles was that there wasn't enough room for it to, move, and it's not programmed to go just through a wall or anything like that. But anyway, so, we can run into the middle of this room. No matter what, we're going to take damage from Peeves, so if... As far as I know, anyway, no matter what, when you run into that room, you're going to automatically, like, go into the middle and you're going to take damage from Peeves. So I kind of wonder what happens if, like, you're at low health, when you enter this area and you fight Peeves. That might be, like, an unwinnable situation, I think they call it. When, like... I don't know, it's kind of random. I always wonder that, like, what happens if you're programmed to take damage from Peeves and, like, you don't have enough health to take it or whatever. Anyway, so, alright, so that's another chocolate frog there, good. Suppose, I don't know, do Peeves and the chocolate frogs, damage and recover the same amount of health? That might be, like, a solution to that. Like, the chocolate frog being there to ensure that, like, you eat it and you have enough, HP to sponge a hit. Anyway, so Fred and George are just jumping randomly out of the wall. As I'm sure you would guess, the only reason they would show up at all is, to steal your beans and give you a wizard card. I don't know, I think it's worth giving them beans though, even if you don't get a wizard card, just because of one cutscene at the end of the game. If you know it, then you probably know what I'm talking about, and you probably agree. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see when I get there. So, alright, Harry's still not face planting into the ground when he picks this thing up, oh well. Adding another card to our collection, adding another card to that sidebar, and moving on. So, where we gotta go now? Alright, so this is Hedwig again. You can probably, like, not run into that scroll if you... Never mind, I was gonna say you could probably, like, back up and go around the scroll if you wanted to, but, that didn't really work there. Either that or I just had a finger on an arrow key without noticing. Because I'm not the most observant person in the world. Anyway, I thought you could do something with this picture, but I guess not. This picture I know you could do something with. You can open it up, you get like 3 beans out of this chest, 2 or 3 beans. Harry's foot is in the wall. Haha. So how many did you get? I didn't see that, so whatever. Alright, if you come down this way, you can meet Crabbe and Goyle. Oh my god, you two. Yeah, so they'll go that way. You can't really follow them because you can't go through the door right now. Ooh, look, free chocolate frog. You can, open that chest, get the chocolate frog, probably. I don't know if it'll be there every time or if it just appears if you need the health. Because there are some chests in, there were some chests in Chamber of Secrets that did that, like, they would give you a frog if you needed the health. I don't know if they're programmed to do that in this game. So anyway, you can come down here. This is kind of where we were before. I like how Hogwarts has changed since the beginning of the game. Like, I don't think I showed this, but if you were to walk to the left, right at the beginning of the game when you're supposed to follow Ron off Fred and George, you couldn't go that way. There's just like a solid wall there. I don't know why, but now it's gone and you can go through it. Hogwarts is weird. Nothing should really surprise you about that. Even the book said that, like, Hogwarts seemed to, like, change itself, like, the stairs would move all over the place, or the doors would, like, not be in the same place consistently, or the suits of armor would walk, probably. But anyway, so Neville Longbottom's going to tell us about his Remember All. My screensaver just went on again. I wish it wouldn't do that. I don't think it could do that when there's, like, action going on an active window, but okay. Alright, so this thing... That guy, did he do anything earlier when you were talking to Fred and George out there? I don't think so. Anyway, so once again, Hogwarts changing itself. This mirror wasn't here before, and I will tell you that this mirror... You will come here later in the game, to the main part of Hogwarts, and that mirror will yet again change. It'll lead to a different secret. It's really weird. I don't know. Anyway, so... Opening this, is there a wizard card in here? I want to say there's... Oh yeah, there's a wizard card. So, Harry's picking it up immediately. Which isn't something that usually happens when a wizard card comes out of the chest. Usually they're like, go over your head or bounce off you, I think. Let's see, how many do I have? Did I miss any? I get the weird feeling that I missed some, but no, I guess not. Alright. I guess I'll see in editing, like, when I keep track of the cards in the sidebar, that if I've missed a card or not, so I shouldn't think about that now, and if I do miss a card, I can go and splice it in, I guess, because that would make the most sense. Anyway, so these suits of armor guys, the infinite beam glitches and the chamber secrets, although I think the suits of armor, I think they're laid out differently in this game, so you can't do that, although, I don't know. They're laid out differently, or they operate differently, or something like that. Anyway, Malfoy, what do you want? Yeah, you're annoying too. I don't really care. Just let me go to Herbology. I want to go outside. This entire game's been inside except for that one little tiny bit with flying lessons so far. And that, like, really stony part of Wingardium Leviosa, but I think that hardly counts. Alright. So, that stony part of the Wingardium Leviosa part, by the way, like, the second half where, you're jumping over bottomless pits and stuff like that, that reminds me of that flying area for some reason. I don't really know why. It doesn't look like it, but I always think of the flying area when I play that part of the game. That, and for some reason, even more off topic, the Birdie Bots Every Flavor Bean, the bonus room and Chamber of Secrets, that little area. I don't know why. I guess it's the way it has, it's, really two main rooms separated by an arch in the middle. Anyway, I should talk about this battle. What you have to do here to beat Malfoy is you have to pick up the crackers he throws at you and throw them back. If you've played Prisoner of Azkaban, you'll be familiar with this mechanic from the Imps. However, once again, the controls aren't quite as good, and, the crackers explode pretty quickly, so if you're holding one and, or if you're even standing around one or holding one, and you're there for too long, it will explode and deal damage. You can see I took a significant amount of damage there, probably more than I'll be expecting to take from much other things in the games, including boss battles, but whatever. Aside from that, that's not really too hard. He has this weird habit of running around sideways like a crab and then stopping for extended periods of time, so that would be a good time to hit him. Anyway, hello Hagrid. I saw you in, like, the beginning artwork for the game, like, before I even started the commentary, when I was just silent for the introductory thing. I like how two-dimensional those shears look. Anyway, so secret areas, you can hit this fountain with Alhamora, it'll move forward a little and you can go in. Speaking of two-dimensional, those bushes are just, like, hilarious. I think they're just, like, polygons drawn in the game with, textures applied or something like that. Anyway, you can't go this way right now. That's actually the path to Forbidden Forest and Hagrid's house. Through here, it's just a bunch of bushes with nothing behind it, or just for decoration, I guess. Hagrid, how are you doing? You're just gonna walk around and pretend to be doing work, I see. You can also, if you want to, I don't really know why you'd want to, you can actually close that and, keep opening and closing it with Alhamora. It's kind of random. This guy over here, if you go up and bump into him, I think this is Percy the Prefect. Although, I don't think he's given a name in this game, but the model is the same as or similar to the Percy model in, Chamber of Secrets. You can go over here through this arch, and you see this entrance to what looks like the Quidditch pitch. It's not explicitly stated that this is the Quidditch pitch, but, that guy makes it sound like. Yeah, that guy does kind of imply that you go through this door to play Quidditch. Anyway, moving where we're supposed to go. Hello, Hermione Granger. So, I'll just go and say this before the dialogue comes on the screen, probably, that Herbology is through this pathway thing here, and she's gonna wait for Neville because he probably got lost again. And we're going to go do that in the next part of this playthrough, so I hope you all enjoyed that. Rate, comment, subscribe, watch some other videos I've uploaded, and see you later.